Scarborough, Ontario.
We are a group of 15 students
on a mission to improve the overall quality of the air.
Millions of people around the world are unaware of the effects of paraffin candles.
Our idea of change is to impact the lives of individuals through handmade beeswax candles.
To raise awareness.
to create change.
To bring engagement.
Making ideas of change into a reality.
I'm Kelly Fung.
I am Queenie Wang.
I am Talita Safindra.
I'm Frank Fang.
I'm Vishnu Jagathiswaran.
And on tech, we have Kailash Vimalan.
And we are
Illuminate. Over the course of the last couple months, we started our company in December of 2015. And we are currently in the process of creating and selling our products.
We are a student-led group composed of students from grade 9 to 12.
In recent years, we have noticed that there has been a shift towards local and all-natural products.
This led to the release of our line of handmade candles, a product that not only meets the needs of our consumers, but also improves the surrounding environment.
Have you ever gone home, lit a candle to set the mood, and then relaxed? Candles, a seemingly harmless product, are used by consumers every day, unaware of the dangers it may hold. Smoke produced from burning traditional candles have the same amount of toxins as smoke from cigarettes. Cheap scented candles are typically made of paraffin wax, a petroleum byproduct created when crude oil is refined into gasoline. That's the stuff that goes into your car. These emissions are harmful to everyone, but are especially harmful to those suffering from allergies or respiratory problems. Some of these include mood and personality changes, irritability, changes in sleep patterns, memory loss of appetite, and difficulty breathing. We want to focus on one main effect of this, and that is asthma. The prevalence of asthma has been increasing over the last 20 years. It is estimated that over 3 million Canadians have been suffering from asthma, as well as 235 million people worldwide have been diagnosed with asthma. We have conducted market research with 100 people aged 15 to 35, and we found that over 90% of these individuals were unaware that by burning traditional candles, they were slowly harming themselves. How can we solve this problem?
Our beeswax candles are the solution. Our candles are handmade candles with all local and natural products such as beeswax and additives. Now, why are beeswax candles better than typical paraffin wax candles? Well, burning beeswax candles actually has a lot of benefits. First, our beeswax candles are 100% natural and organic as they're made from bees. Secondly, beeswax candles are the only candles that emit negative ions. These negative ions will interact with the positive ions around us to improve and purify the air quality. Positive ions hold on to things such as dust, pollen, and other bacteria and float them around us. Even odors such as food, household pets, mold, all leave a foul smell because they're positively charged. Our beeswax candles will help eliminate these sources. Our beeswax candles are also handmade with 100%, our beeswax candles are hypoallergenic, which cater to those with respiratory problems, unlike some reactions that they may have with typical store-bought candles. The objective of our venture is to allow these consumers to be more aware and knowledgeable of what they purchase. Because the opportunity to these individuals to switch to a healthier, eco-friendly, and sustainable alternative.
Our all-natural beeswax candles are handmade by the students of our production team. We start by melting all-natural blocks of beeswax, bought from New Directions Aromatics. New Directions Aromatics is a local at New Directions Aromatics, it's always been a mission to supply the finest, purest natural products with competitive prices. We have different oils such as peaches and cream, vanilla, and green apple to our candles to give them a light scent. We then pour them into glass jars and set them aside to cool. With the rest of our team, we package and label them individually with recyclable material. The candles are then ready to be sold. From the beeswax to the recyclable labels, all our materials are sourced locally.
So our impact. We have impacted individuals in many ways, through education and also the sales of our products. We choose to educate our consumers about the products that they are buying because we want them to make informed decisions. Informed decisions about themselves, the environment that they're affecting, and they're also going to be affecting their friends and family as well by the burning of the candles. So that's why we decided to tell them about all the different effects that traditional candles will have on their bodies and show them why our candles are the alternative. So one person that we found that was greatly affected by our candles was a student from our school. His name is Peter Shirley, and here's what he has to say.
Hello everyone, my name is Peter, and I'm here to talk to you about my experience with Illuminate. Ever since I was young, I used to collect candles with my grandmother, but I never really understood the negative effects that they had. Although they were beautiful, there was always something wrong about it. But ever since I got Illuminate, that all changed. It brings such a lightness to my house. Being connected with the environment, it just makes me feel more secure about my own hobby. And I hope that you guys will make that switch too. So join today. Purchase an Illuminate candle.
So on to finance. Over the course of the last 3 months, we've been able to generate over $600 in profit. We sell the larger candles that you guys have in front of you for $10 each, and we have a smaller size that we sell for $5. The profit margin for the smaller candle is 55%, and the larger one is 64.5%. We were able to do this by making switches with certain materials that we use. So from the first batch that we made, we started with more expensive jars that cost $1.37 each. That's kind of expensive. We actually managed to find a lower cost alternative that is 66 cents, which allowed us to change our profit margin from 46% to 64.5%. And also, this is a cost breakdown of all the different expenses that we have to make one candle. So we have the mason jar, the beeswax, the fragrant oils, and also we have the candle wicks. And also, when we talk about our competitors, in Scarborough, which is where we're from, there are very few places that actually sell beeswax candles. There are the traditional ones that sell regular paraffin wax candles. And online, we found that there are many retailers that do sell beeswax candles, but they do not compete with ours due to the fact that they are 2 or 3 times more expensive in addition to shipping costs. And also we add a light fresh scent to all of our candles. We searched out other retailers that do add scents to theirs, and the price goes higher than double or triple. So we believe that we have a competitive advantage to selling our candles. And now how we impact the planet. Our goal as a company is to improve the air quality surrounding us. We believe that this is important to all humans and all living organisms on Earth. So our goal as a company is to strive to better the environment, and we do this one candle at a time by removing the toxins that we put into the environment and replacing it with a fresh alternative. Our product as a whole, from the glass jar and the recyclable label and the stuff that's inside of it, the beeswax is renewable, which means that the product is sustainable and we as a company are fulfilling our goals.
Ever since our company launched, we have continuously sold at our store. We have also sold through local restaurants and through online inquiry. The purpose of our product is to replace the conventional household candle that is unsafe for breathing. Right now, in our early stages, our word-of-mouth marketing technique has worked very effectively. As a company, this source of sales is important for us for our goal of becoming a household name. Once we begin expanding our horizons, we plan on selling at local hospitals and at community events. One place in particular we plan on selling is at the annual Green Living Trade Show that happens here in Toronto every year at the Metro Convention Centre. Due to our competitive prices and benefits of our product, we believe that our product will be a successful hit.
Consumers today are unaware of what traditional candles can do to themselves and their environment. Thus, we are trying to revolutionize the traditional candle and replace it with our all-natural beeswax alternatives. We, as a student body, are striving to create change in the environment,
To raise awareness.
To create change.
to bring engagement,
And ultimately shape a more conscious society.
Change starts with me.
Change starts with you.
Change starts with us.
we are
Illuminate.